So I knew Bob had been around for a couple of years, but I hadn't realized it was 63 now. 63 years of experience in marine pipeline engineering. Graduated from Ohio University with the BSCE in 1951. I thought it said 1851 when I first read it, Bob, but it's
BC.
Oh, BC, there you go. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. R.J. Brown.
I see a lot of old-timers, young-timers, and new people that I've worked around quite a lot. One of the reasons that I've been successful is by having a lot of good people around me and then listening to what their ideas are, and that is where I got the major part of my expertise from. This is Melville Island here. Everything came in by ship to Ray Point, and then we had to airlift it from Ray Point up to Drake. That was about a half-hour flight. The air temperature in the tent was kept at about 0, so when you're outside working at -40 to -50, go in the tent, you take you take most of your clothes off because the contrast is quite obvious. This shows it wasn't the most attractive place to fly into. And this was after we used the plow. In fact, if anybody would like a used plow, that was myself. I had a little bit darker hair at that time. This was the first model that we had developed. It was strictly a 2D model. This is Redshaw. He's from the UK, and he was heading up the diving systems, the Pisces 3. They had that one. I used that one, went down and checked the pipe in the Norwegian Trench and got stuck under the pipe. And I got religion at that time. Lord, I'll be good. I want to go up. While we were doing the deflection, one of the winches failed. And I thought, oh my God, if it fails during the actual installation, we won't have a replacement. We won't be able to make that connection. So we built another 15 horsepower winch as a spare. And sure enough, one of the winches failed. So luckily we had a backup.
Now we see it starting to descend, and it's lined up to go precisely down the middle between R1 and R2, which is passed through as we're speaking. It's continuing its descent. You can see the vessel wire is starting to take the load, and this will continue until the work vessel has all the load and will have release from the Balder ANR wire. It's just released. We're all stopped. The work vessel is holding its position, slacking off, and the sled is descending. Is it online? It's still online. We're looking good. It's descending to about 1,000 feet at this point, coming down to about 500 foot. You can see the target between the other two plets, still descending. Looking good. We have touchdown precisely on target. All stopped.
Well, I appreciate very much the group here and a lot of people that I know that, geez, I haven't seen some of them for ages. And they all got younger looking. I don't know how they did.
All right then, well, thank you, Bob. But Bob, again, thank you for the presentation and the discussion today. We're always looking for good topics and materials, and this is about knowledge sharing within the industry, and so the more people we get to participate, obviously, the greater the knowledge sharing we'll get. You guys have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and we'll see you in February. Thank you.